Hey y'all, this is 3D. Just heavy on my heart to do an update. I'm calling this one Game On because I really do think that the calm before the storm is almost over. And this storm is a Cat 5. It's coming. And that's what we as preppers prepare for. We prepare for the worst and hope for the best. I just wanted to tell everybody, I know there's some new preppers out there. Most important thing you can do is have a plan. What is your plan? Has your plan changed? Has your circumstances changed? Do you need to revise your plan? Do you need to make sure that everybody that is involved with your plan knows what the plan is? Make sure that kids know, make sure that your spouses, friends, everyone that needs to know knows what the plan is. Very important. Need to look at your situation. How are you going to get water? Can you filter it? Are you sure? Because if you've just thought about it and you've never really done it, surprising stuff always seems to happen. So make sure that your plan for water is a sustainable plan. What are you going to do for sewage? If you live on a city water system, if those pumps for the sewage stop, then the sewage is going to back up. You're not going to have, you'll be able to flush your toilet maybe for a few days, maybe, but how are you going to handle that? A few suggestions is can never have enough buckets and shavings. I used the bucket system for 2 years and it worked for me. Takes no water whatsoever, and you're not pouring your drinking water into a toilet to flush it. It's called the Humanure. Or you can dig a latrine, however you want to do it, but that's got to be a part of your plan. How's your food situation? Now is the time to get that squared away, because you may think you have enough food for a year for you and your family, but what happens when your best friend and his family shows up, or your mother and everybody who's not been a prepper shows up? It's going to be kind of hard to turn your mother away. Another thing to think about is it's kind of like a high alert. If you go somewhere, carry your EDC. Go through your EDC. Make sure that you've got what it takes. Make sure your flashlight works. Make sure your batteries are fresh. Make sure that you've got a way to procure water, life straw. If you don't know how to use a life straw, if it's still in the package, figure it out now. Now is the time. Get your preps in order. Get everything. Be familiar with what you're going to do. Know what your plan is. If you're planning to bug out, and you know where you're going, well, sometimes when you slide into a bug out location sideways, it's not been prepared. you know where that's going to get you. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. So think about where you're going and how you can pre-prepare that place so that you're not having to carry an 80-pound pack to get there, and then get there and there's no preps there. So just be real. Think about it. Be honest. Is it prepped? Are you prepped? Check your food storage. I checked my food storage last week and found out I had a mouse enjoying itself to a lot of my preps. So I had to throw some out, and the dogs got to eat some of it. But if I hadn't checked it, you know, you just kind of put this stuff back and forget about it. It may or may not be good when you need it. So I'm just trying to raise the prepper awareness, because I think it's pretty important that everybody really wake up. Sometimes it gets overwhelming with all the news and all the shiny things and all the worldly things that are happening right now. But as preppers, we need to stay awake. We need to stay aware. Carry your EDCs. Check your medical bags. And, you know, check your means of self-defense. So I'm just trying to bring a little red alert, because I think that whoever wins this election, it's just going to be shit in the fan. Shit's going to hit the fan. And, you know, for most of us, there's not much we can do except prep and try to stay out of the way, but be able to defend yourself also. The plan is the most important thing, and that should include everything, from getting home if there's a EMP, to how are you going to get to your bug out location if you need to bug out. How are you going to get home if there's an EMP. So everybody check their plans and really be thorough and honest about it. Check your medical kits, check all your medications. If you can get an extra 3 months, extra 6 months, do it now. I just have a feeling that on this roller coaster ride, we just began and we just got to the top of the first hill, and it's all downhill from here. So as preppers, and I know there's a lot of new preppers out there, do as much research as you can right now and get your preps in order. We're in the home stretch right now. I feel like we're in the home stretch, and don't get tired or fatigued and blow it off. It's important. So love you guys. I hope everyone is doing well, and God bless each and every one of you. Much love.